Okay, this is Should I Gig Live 2, but it's going to be 2.1 because I just really want to split these up and talk in a little bit more detail about some of the things that I think are really important in some of these gigs for you to think about, whether you should do these types of gigs or not. The first one I want to go into is what I call the lampshade gig. And I do a lot of these, and I think they're great for beginners. They're great for anyone at my point in life. I call them lampshade gigs because, like a lamp in the quarter, they add atmosphere, they add mood. You are there to provide a mood to the room, so that your diners or the people in the establishment have a better time. They're listening to you, but you're not normally the center of attention at these kinds of gigs. And I think they're really great for young artists or for even people like me who are branching out and learning some new things, because they give you the opportunity. You're playing, 2 to 3 hours usually, sometimes 4 hours. They give you the opportunity to really learn a lot of material. Generally, the crowds at these gigs are really diverse. So you have to know everything from, the 1950s or even before, a little bit of jazz. You got to learn some old country. You have to learn some new stuff. The variety of music that you must know for these gigs is a great learning tool. So you're constantly adding to your repertoire. That's awesome. You're constantly building your strength and endurance and your chops. That's awesome. And also, it's a controlled environment. It's not so, sometimes when you're on a big stage, like a band gig or a fair and festival, things are moving so quickly that you don't have time to introduce new things to your live playing experience. For instance, this last weekend, I brought an amp instead of going direct through my system, and it changed things drastically for me. So now I'm considering how to make this a part, or how to change my system, because it was a really positive change for me. Also, guitar and my solo act, this is something that I've started late in life, right? I decided to put myself through graduate school. So it's a great way to earn extra money, especially if you're doing like what I'm doing, like a solo act or a duo. You can make a lot of extra money and do these nice gigs. It's not super hard or taxing on you physically like a band gig might be. So I think there's a lot of really important things that you can do. Also, you can learn to build your transitions and learn how to talk and converse with different people. On your breaks, there's, again, just a variety of different people that you have to interact with. So it builds your communication skills. From the stage, you can work in new transitions. Like I said, you can work in new gear. You can try new material. You can see what works for you. You can see what doesn't work for you. These are great gigs. I highly recommend them for everybody to just do and enjoy. And again, know that the people are listening. They may not be responding all the time, but they're listening, and you're adding enjoyment to their experience and their evening. And that's really what we're trying to do for all audiences that we play for. So go do lampshade gigs if you want. It's good experience, and I'll see you for the next video.